It says I'm streaming Arma 3. I'm not streaming Arma 3. Wait, where's the game development? Software and game development. There we go. Hey, hello, I love color blue. The boss was about to spawn? What boss? Who spawned? Skeleton? What skeleton? What are we talking about? Elwyro. Sans. Wait, Sans spawns? Like, in Undertale? When does Undertale dude spawn? I don't get... Log in. Hey, Goofy Channel, welcome. It's your boy. Welcome back. What's up, man? Alia Grace, welcome. You should join us on Twitch. Everyone's on Twitch these days. You guys know Elwyro? Why are you so mean? I literally just said it's your boy. Welcome back, I Love Blue. Or Goofy Channel. I wasn't mean to you. Come on, man. Come on. I don't know how to get on. Alia, if you want to get on, Twitch, I'll have the Goofy Channel explain it to you. The Goofy Channel is really good at explaining how to get people on Twitch. Goofy Channel, hit it. Goofy, please. You don't have enough newts. Ah, shit. Goofy Channel doesn't have enough newts. We need someone to tell people how to get on Twitch. Welcome, Patrick. Welcome to the stream. So happy to have you here, buddy. Old buddy, old pal. Hey, what's up, Tipu Parrot? But I'm 9. Am I older enough? I don't know. I don't know, Alia Grace. I don't know. Yeah, what's up, Pro Element? Just glad to have you here, buddy. So, I spent the morning fixing with... You subbed? Hey, hell yeah, Tipu Parrot. Thank you so much for subscribing. Why is I Love Blue so mean to me? Goofy Channel, you have to be mean back. If he's mean to you, be mean to him back, but 10 times more, okay? That's how you put him in his place. He's like a dog. He bites what's it called? Elia Grace, if you see on the stream, it says at Goidelify. So if you search Twitch Goidelify, then you'll find my Twitch channel. You sub to Alia? Awesome. Thank you so much for subscribing, guys. Really appreciate it. Big thanks. Wait, I need to check on YouTube, actually. Because I don't know if I have...
I Love Blue 83 said to join Twitch, download it, enter it, create an account or log in into an account, and type Goldify and go Tulrobble yourself.
And go Tulrobble yourself? Interesting. Elwiro. I was gonna check here. Analytic. Wait, yeah, here. Customization. Earn. Right? I only need 300 more watch hours. If I get 300 more watch hours, then I can start getting like donations from YouTube, so I can get like memberships and stuff. I'm almost there. 3,000 watch hours. God damn. Okay, so anyway, as I was saying, we can probably move this. Ah, shit. You guys, I've been getting so many of these Elwiro videos, and I gotta say, I kind of like them. Do you guys know about the Elwiro videos? You're downloading? Awesome, Alia. Awesome. Let me just show you guys my screen. There we go. And this is foliage, player position, displacement. Wow. You're so bald, people play connect the dot on your head, I Love Blue. Damn. Yeah, it seems like I Love Blue is only able to roast by spamming. It's not very creative, I Love Blue. You need to step up your game. You're not doing the... I think Goofy Channel has a lot more clever insults, I have to say. It's more like your I Love Blue is more like using a shotgun and just hoping something of what he says hits, whereas Goofy Channel is like crafting some really elaborate insults here. So I think that there's definitely some work to be done for I Love Blue if he wants to get on Goofy Channel's level. Okay, so the strength should be multiplied. Yes, because this piece of fish is making me distressed. But you can't say he's making you distressed. You started attacking him, and now you can't handle the fact that he attacks you back. If you don't want to get attacked, I Love Blue, then you can't start attacking others, right? If you can't take it, then don't dish it out. So you have an opportunity now. If this is too much for you, you can make peace with Goofy Channel, because I'm sure Goofy Channel doesn't want to fight, right? Goofy Channel wants to have a good time. I think he's ready to bury the hatchet and make peace. You declare permanent war? Huh. And here I thought you were the sensible one.
Goofy Chanel said, "This is Goofy Channel speaking. Time to roast and sponsor. First, let's roast her so bald you use flashlight to calm your hair. I recommend you watching on Twitch. You can text to speech, but can also use emoji. That doesn't exist in your device.
True.
Sub to Go Idlify on YouTube and follow Goy Delify on
For example,
Twitch.
there's the penguin butt.
Dad. So bald he participated in a hair growing contest and came in last.
This emoji here is legendary, the Goidel penguin butt. Legendary emoji. Hey, Ryan Blocks, what's up? How are you doing? Glad to have you here. Stephanie's here. Stephanie's back, everybody. Hello, Anthony Wyman. Welcome, welcome. Never left. Yeah, I usually don't check who's watching, who isn't chatting, but I saw we had like 8 viewers and we had 2 chatters, so I wasn't sure who was watching. It's kind of weird. I feel like I've been averaging quite high view numbers, and I don't know if it's like Twitch being weird or what it is. You do come lurk? Yeah. Hey, Ryan Blocks, what's up? Yeah, you can swear. You can swear. You're allowed to swear. Just make sure to, that any swearing is swearing upon your mother. Because you should not disappoint her. Let's see, what was I doing? I was gonna add the strength here. So here we do another molt with this one times another parameter, which is float, offset, displacement, player displacement rank. How's your games going? It's going pretty well. You subbed a awesome Ryan Blocks. Appreciate it. Big thanks. You know what? Because you subscribed, Ryan, I'm gonna give myself a hat. We're gonna get a little hat for the stream. We're gonna go cowboy style. Yeehaw. So I'm working on the mushroom picking game right now, which is going pretty well because I just added this very cool shader thingy. I've been doing a lot of shading stuff. Yeehaw. Isn't there like group category? Yeah. Any more thoughts on TwitchCon? Yeah, I'm gonna show up to TwitchCon for sure. I'll be there. Catch me. I'll be doing my booth there. Of course, you're gonna have to book a slot for the meet and greet, because I expect there's gonna be quite some traffic. Quite some traffic for the meet and greet. And no physical touch in the meet and greet. Wait, can I change the name? Yeah, rename. Wind. Displacement. No physical touch, I want my money back. I'm sorry, man. No chargebacks. No chargebacks. Do milk. Oh, Cash is back, everybody. Cash, the YouTube moderator. Our YouTube moderator is back. Finally. What did I miss? You missed everything. Everything. I finished 10 games when you were gone. Your dad left. Wait, you've been bad, my dad? Oh. Why'd your dad leave? And I got to take care of 20 cats? How long has to start? I don't know, COD Rep John. I don't know what that means. By the way, guys, come join us on Twitch. If you want to be cool, join us on Twitch. Because on Twitch, you get access to text-to-speech. Tell him, Goofy Channel. Tell him. Good news? What's the good news, Cash? Hit us with the good news. Cash, weren't you on Twitch for a while? It didn't work? Oh man, Alia. Oh, that sucks. You made 10k Robux from your Roblox game? What Roblox game did you make? What's it called? Thanks for the W's, Ryan Blocks. I appreciate the W's. I'm taking a lot of W's today. Okay. And then here, yeah, okay. And this should be change the parameter. See, light mode is like a complete and utter second thought for Unity. It is like absolute garbage. Does anyone use light mode? You can't remember? You can't remember what game you made 10k Robux from? That's absurd, Cash. How's that fish doing? Well, I mean, he's busy. He's making levels. Yeah, what is it, Goofy Channel? You need medic? I can't offer medical services, man. So he's working on the 2 levels, which he has been for a long time, but you know, I've been doing a lot of bug fixing in Penguinized, and right now I'm just sort of, while I'm waiting for those levels to be finished, which I have been for a while now, but you know, I think that fish has an ability to get sidetracked. I think he has I think his if there's a list of priorities, basically, right? Let's say you have a list of priorities where some things matter more than others. If this is the most important thing, that fish likes to just grab random shit sort of that's in the middle of the stack. So he spent a lot of time like making music and whatnot, which like, that's good. The game does need music, and it's gonna need the music before it's done. But the problem is I can't do much if I don't have the levels. Like, I've added all the weapons. I've done most of the bug fixing I can sort of do reasonably without getting more player reports. So I'm just sort of waiting around mostly, because once I get the levels, then I can finish implementing those levels. And I think making music is like procrastination for him, although it is productive. Like, we do need the music. There's just a little bit of a lack of prioritization here. But again,
said, Corngwyn is Blizzard Speedway under development. No in-game photo.
So Blizzard Speedway was not really intended to be a level in the first place. I just added that in for myself. It wasn't intended to even make it into a playable version, but then it did. And I think that's also another problem when that fish checks the levels, because he has a lot of responsibility for like making sure that the builds work.
Dude, I need medic for I Love Blue 83. He been raging, bro. Corngwyn, go ahead and finish it with me, or no, I guess. But I Love Blue 83. So dumb when I knocked your head. You heard an echo.
Interesting. Oh, hello, Starlo the Wolf. Welcome back to Twitch. But yeah, I think, you know, for me, I just have like a list of things that I need to get done, and I try to do them in high priority. Now, I have been, you know, I think everyone who works on games is guilty of like procrastinating by doing things that might not be the most important thing to get like the viable product, if you say it like that. Does that make sense? Right? But yeah, I don't know. That's why I like having these other projects anyway. That's why I like having these other projects, because then I can remain productive. I can remain very productive. I think I need to increase the offset strength. Right, okay. Are you aware there are two strange fellas feuding in the chat? I'm very much aware. But you know, when it comes to engagement in the chat, you just sort of have to take what you can get. And if that means two guys feuding in the chat, I'll take it. I think the fading speed is a bit too high. Yeah, I was at CCP Games yesterday, not the Communist Party. I can't say that I was at CCP without someone making a comment. Chinese Communist Party, huh? But yeah, I was at CCP Games because they invited me because they wanted me to do a talk about marketing for their publishing team. Because I did a talk in November at the Reykjavik Games Summit about marketing as an indie developer, and they were like, we need this insight at CCP Games. And so they invited me, and I was there speaking to their publishing team. Holy shit, like, look at that offset. That's crazy, man. Oh, yeah, it's the fading speed was too high. Feels like it's... Yeah, let's copy that. Much snow in Iceland? Not at the moment. Are the redeems broken? No, they work. If you're trying to teach him to dance, it takes a lot of redeems to make him dance. Like, they stack. So you have to keep redeeming if you want him to dance. It's sort of like a community effort. You see he's moving. He's the guy on the TV there. He's dancing. Starving me? Ain't no way. Okay, let's check this out. So, you notice here, there's this, I'm doing this foliage offset in the shader. Do you see how the leaves sort of move a bit as I walk through them? Oh, it seems like it's being pulled towards me. Maybe I need to, like, offset. Yeah, I'm doing good. I think if we invert... Hold up. Where's the shader? Ah, shit. Pull towards you. The pulling towards is happening. The grass, the foliage is being like tugged towards my fella. We need to invert, add, and then invert, negate. Pretty sure if we negate this, should be good. I don't know. It's just a guess. Fingers crossed. Come on, come on. Yeah. That looks better. Yeah, that's actually being pushed. Nice. Goidelify, you are funny. You Pengucorn? Yes, I'm Pengucorn. Yo, Corny Penguin, the roasting war Goofy channel versus I Love Blue has ended. Okay, congratulations. We got peace. That's absolute Gwynema. Absolute Gwynema. We got peace, guys. The war's over. We've achieved peace. Finally. It's over. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see here. So, I call you Pengucorn, but others call you Corn. That's a good, very good observation. Look at these flowers. Look at... Ah! I need to reduce the pushing of the flowers. So here, what I added was this. Now this is the cool part. Player displacement strength 0.1. What? Oh, wait. Is this one? No. Oh, right, of course. I have to rebake the Hey, that's Steve. Corngwyn or Goidel are the most common nicknames. That's true.
I Love Blue 83 said, back I was hungry, so I ate butter with extra butter and a little bit of butter, babby.
You really put emphasis on the butt there. I don't know how I feel about that. Butter. Whoa. Butter. Yeah, like look at that. Look at that. The displacement of that one is like absurd. How's your puffin game? This is essentially replacing the puffin game. Like this is built on the entire puffin game base, because when I was doing the game jam, the Kindle game jam, which I don't know if you played that game, I was using also the puffin game base to make that, and I was like, oh, this is pretty easy to work with. And now I'm turning that into this, essentially. Let's see, foliage, but then it's also that one, grass foliage here, so we can just set that one to 0.1 as well. I think the problem is that the offset for this becomes amplified because this is smaller, or rather the scale of this is not the same as the object scale of this is not the same as the object scale of this. Or rather, the object scale of this and this are the same, but the scaling, the world scaling is not the same, which means that the offset will be amplified in this one. But I need to maybe change the displacement strength to not be a parameter of this, but rather a parameter of the object scale. But we'll see. Maybe just scaling it per material will work. It's gonna work for now, at least. Bit tricky. Grass plus grass equals grass. Pengu corn flower, yeah. Wait, so the big multi-tool, I wanna... general here, and then... there should be, generate terrain objects. Generate... what's it called? Instanced render database. Not generate, refresh. Biomodic placer. Yeah, rebuild. Would you like to give any polarizing thoughts on ice deportations, Mr. Korn? Well, I mean, you know, it all depends on the way you look at it, right? You know, it's, let's leave it at that. Is that a polarizing opinion enough? Sorry, but I'm getting YouTube Shorts vibes from chat. It's literally YouTube Shorts vibes. That's why. Yeah, I Love Blue has just declared war on Arjarm. Penguin corn. What inspired you to be a penguin wearing corn? So basically, I mean, it all began because I had this friend, right? He came from Egypt, and he used to live in this village that situated right near the River Nile, near a temple, the Temple of Mabu Mabu. And this friend's name, his name was Akataka. One day, Akataka, driven by his lust for money and greed, decided that I'm gonna go into the temple of Mabu Mabu and steal the jewel of Mabu Mabu. Now, the village elders said, of course, this is strictly forbidden. You're not allowed to enter the temple.
Pengucorn, you're amazingly amazing.
And of course, he goes against the words of the elders and enters the temple of Mabu Mabu. And in order to do so, he has to get past the temple guards. But as luck would have it, he brought his spear. And so when confronted by the temple guards, pulls out his spear and stabs them straight through the heart and says, I gotta get into this temple and steal the jewel. You will not stop me. Fast forward a little bit, he gets inside the temple.
Goofy
and
Chanel
well,
said somehow Goofy Channel managed to win, and I love Blue 83.
And so he gets into the temple, gets into the inner sanctum of the temple, and there lies the jewel of Mabu Mabu, up for grabs. He approaches the jewel, and of course, from the ceilings fall 3 tigers, ready to attack Akataka, my dear friend Akataka. Although at this point he'd been corrupted by power, money, and greed. And he was barely recognizable at this point. But he held his spear, and the tigers lunged at him, and he stabbed them through the heart as they lunged. And they fell down to the floor, dead. Pools of blood gathering. And he stepped over the corpses of the tigers. And eventually, he walked up to the jewel of Mabu Mabu. And he grabbed onto it. But as he grabbed onto the jewel, he felt a sensation running through his arm. And he noticed how his arm started looking like the jewel itself. Slowly, he was transforming into a jewel. My dear friend Akataka transforming into a jewel. And there he is to this day, frozen in time as a jewel inside the inner sanctum of the Temple of Mabu Mabu. My dear friend Akataka. How I miss him so. And anyway, that's why that's what inspired me with the corn suit. So I hope that answers any questions. Oh yeah, see you later, Starlet. Yeah. I hope the story explained the question you had. If there's any confusion, you just let me know. Okay, let's see. There we go. Now they're not so crazy anymore. But it seems like inversion was not the goal. Me glitch froze. Me glitch. Me glitch be like. Yo, Godelify, I Love Blue starting a war again with Arjarm? That's crazy. I can't believe I Love Blue is starting a war with Arjarm. I hope he makes it out alive so we can meet up at TwitchCon. I think this plane? Wait. Hey yo, what the? That's the one. Oh my god. You must be why the middle finger was invented in the first place. Damn. Damn, he went too far there. I gotta go, Pengucorn. Goodbye, see you later or possibly next week. Okay, yeah. See you later, Starlit Wolf. I hope my my story answered your question. But I'm glad you're doing the farewell tour. I'm getting Penguin Robber flashbacks. But I appreciate the farewell tour. Frozen Noodles, welcome. You have to join us on Twitch. We're becoming the most viewed live on Twitch right now. This is crazy. Just a few more viewers and we'll go viral. Godelphi, we need emotion control medic services. Help me please, Cornwin Penguin. Oh snap penguin, that's what I'm saying. Oh snap penguin Robert. How can a man sound like a finger? You guys know about Kid Named Finger, right? How many viewers do you currently have on Twitch? A lot of viewers. Yeah, Kid Named Finger. It's this one. Yeah. Alright, class, today we're gonna finger paint. Kid Named Finger. Very famous. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Okay, so of course it's a play on the actual joke, which is Kid Named Paint. But then instead you switch it out for what's his name, Mike from Breaking Bad, and now you have an even funnier joke where the situation is, well, why would a kid be named Finger? That's very silly. The play on words. And of course, Mike doesn't approve of this. Bro, you got 10 viewers on Twitch? When you asked the question, I had like 10,000 viewers. But then you showed up. I think we went down to 10 again. But if you join, maybe we'll get back to the 10,000 viewers again. Most viewed stream on Twitch. Be like Kid Danger? Yeah. Okay, so I added the ability. Improved foliage displacement. $11. Oh yes, from Stranger Things. 11. Mike, we need to go to the Upside Down. Yeah, I think it is your stank, Frozen Rules. But if you join us on Twitch, you'll get all the benefits, man. You'll get all the benefits. We have text-to-speech here. You can use text-to-speech. It's crazy. I do not like to tell that. Seems you hit a sore spot, Arjarm. You hit a sore spot. Okay. So this seems to be working pretty well. I wanted to have it be so the hand also displaces the grass, because right now it's just the body, right? Did Pengu inspire this penguin idea? No, so I actually told a story of what inspired the idea. If you go back in the VOD, you'll notice exactly what inspired the idea. Basically, long story short, I had a friend named Akataka who lived in a village near the River Nile, and the village elders said you shouldn't go into the temple of Mabu Mabu and steal the jewel of Mabu Mabu. He did anyway, killed 3 tigers, and now he's basically frozen in time, corrupted by his lust for power and greed, turning himself into the same jewel that he tried to steal. That's the short and sweet story. Don't bring more shorts, viewers, Goydel. My IQ is shrinking by the minute. I like to think that, relatively speaking, if we're grading the IQ in this stream on a curve, your IQ should be going up. Does that make sense? Hello, Britterball. Oh, so some kind of religious story or like ancient lore like Medusa sort of thing? No, this is not at all like Medusa. Basically, it's far more similar to something like... honestly, it's completely original story because Medusa is about rocks, whereas this one's about a jewel, right? So that's not the same. It's very, very different. Winnie the Pooh? Winnie the Pooh is a bear. This guy's a horse. Nice hat. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I change hat every single time someone follows me on Twitch. If anyone follows me on Twitch, I change my hat. That's the rule. Okay, so the selling of shrooms seems to work. It seems to work pretty well. Horse. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, this guy I Love Blue, he's very territorial. He likes to attack people in chat, so be careful, Birderball, because it's very likely you become the next target. My name is Lucas Thomas. Okay. Now we know, people. Now we know. I don't like the way this guy's looking at me. I don't like it one bit. I want to make them blink. But maybe that's not my top priority at the moment. Wait. Oh, okay, weird. I think I Love Blue might be a racist. I didn't want to say anything earlier. Oh, interesting. Why are you making people think you're a racist, I Love Blue? Okay, so we have the shrooms. Maybe I should modify the rate at which they spawn, because I could do... I'll do the algorithm that checks the might report. It was not breed, it was bred. Yeah, I don't know. You should probably tone it down with the race talk, I Love Blue. Just be careful. I know you're from YouTube Shorts, and I tend to be a lot more forgiving when it comes to people who arrive here from YouTube Shorts. Because, you know, I understand. But at the same time, if we're doing too much, like, race talk, it's territory that maybe a lot of people here get a bit uncomfortable with. So... I curse you to always fail exams, Arjarm. Oh. Did you know if you cook meat, don't season it mostly when you cooked it, the seasoning will all come out of the meat? What should you do? Well, chop fresh veggies and squeeze lemon juice on the veggies that you chopped. Most likely garlic are recommended. Then place the cooked steak on the chopped veggies with lemon juice and then add the black pepper and salt, then chop the steak and mix it together and taste really yummy. Method work 100%. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need someone to verify that, because I don't trust that. I don't trust that. We're gonna need someone to verify that. Thanks, Corn. I was getting a bit uncomfortable. Thanks for stepping in. No problem. Yeah, this is a place where there's no racism, no bullying, and we're all friends, right? It's all positivity here. New here, could you please let me know what kind of game we're developing? So we're making a mushroom picking game. I'll show you a little bit. I'll show you. So basically, it's open world multiplayer mushroom picking game, where the goal is to pick mushrooms and sell mushrooms, make money, and buy new stuff to find more mushrooms. That's the short of it, right? Now the twist is that it's both third person, but also first person. So third person is like the exploration mode where you just walk around. But then you can go into first person, right? Because you notice in third person, it's like it's showing nature and it's all this, you know, foliage and whatever. But then you can go into first person, which then reveals this whole like under foliage world, which is very rich and detailed. And that's where you can start to find shrooms. And then these shrooms I have in my basket here. Look, I can chuck one out. Very cool.
Pro Element 310 said, would be able to buy real estate in this game a good idea?
Well, you're going to live in a hotel. So the idea is you don't have a house, but you have a hotel. Maybe down the road you could buy like a cabin as like an end game thing. But then you can sell the shrooms also. So that's sort of the cool part of it. Oh, you saw me selling them? Okay. And yeah, I mean, it's all multiplayer networked. This texture is garbage. I need to fix this floor texture. Horrible. But it's all happening. I'm trying to work on like a minimum viable product here, trying to just get a bit of a gameplay loop going. Did you just find me from the Explore page, Abdawad? The shop? No, so the shop is not set up. That's the thing. I need to set up the shop and... Oh, you just searched C#? Okay, awesome. Well, good thing I had the C# in my title, because otherwise you wouldn't find me. On my Miro board, let's see, I can log in here. Do I log in with the right account now? Yes, okay, sweet. So basically, all mushrooms you collect, you can also eat. And when you eat a mushroom, it applies an effect to your character. Some of them are useful, some of them are funny. For example, you can eat the normal Bolito mushroom, no effect. You eat the red one, gives you double jump. You eat the blue one, it gives you big jump. You eat the brittle gill fast walk, there's shrinking, there's puking, there's one that kills you, one that makes you glow, one makes you grow, big head, you know, it's all these different effects, right? So you can sort of mix and match the mushrooms you eat to achieve different results. But then also, let's see here. Yeah, the stuff seller. So what I want to have...
Goofy Chanel said, here are my ID. I'm 10 years old, turning 11 on 2 Novium, a professional artist that is a professional chef. Meal cooked without someone helping. 10 plus meal.
What the fuck?
Aviation masterpiece art mate. 15 plus drawing and model. Born on Novi 2, 2015.
Average YouTube Shorts viewer be like, thank you so much for the ID, Goofy Channel. That's awesome. This guy's a professional artist and he's only 10. That's crazy. Yeah, I would imagine there are special areas we can only reach if you have a certain effect. Exactly, yeah.
I Love Blue 83 said, hi Lucas Thomas, kind of the most positive guy in Goldify's channel, maybe. When in the mood, I apologize for my actions and words forgive me, and I atone for my sins.
Okay.
Also, I am terribly sorry for Goofy Chanel too, and respect for him helping others join on Twitch, and also wit emotional support.
Emotional support, yeah. Don't forget the emotional support. So yeah, I want to have the shovel, the bike, and the hats in the store for like the testing. But then I'm thinking, yeah, like you can rent a pig to find like truffles. You could expand your basket so you can have more mushrooms in your basket. You can also buy like hints to find like rare mushrooms. How do I support Emonchili? You just have to try. Lantern to find like cave mushrooms. But so my idea also for the game is that it's sort of like the world is not the world just exists as is. You can't change the world. You can change the world in a session, but when you rejoin, it's as if you were never there.
Fernando Miguel. He is really
Thank you so much
good
for
at
the
dancing.
follow. Thank you. That deserves a hat change. Let's change up. We're gonna go the really tall hat, I think. Or no, let's go sombrero. I like the sombrero. We're sticking to the US, the Americas. Cowboy hat over to a sombrero. But basically, the idea is that because the world is open to you as a player from the start, there is a, you know, some areas are unreachable. But for example, let's say that in order to get up here, a player has to, I don't know, have some mountaineering rope or something. If this ladder isn't there, you need mountaineering rope. Well, a player goes there, they have the mountaineering rope, they unlock the path, right? You just have to do that once per session. So now you have the path going up, but because I don't want to be excluding other players that you're playing with, that opening of the path should be global to all players. So now player A has the mountaineering rope. They unlock the path up to the leafy forest, right? Different mushrooms go in the... Yeah, it's multiplayer. So different mushrooms grow in the leafy forest. And now, let's say a completely fresh player joins the game. And because this path is now open, they take it. And this area is technically a later game area. So I don't want to block people from going to areas, but where I can block things...
Said, I ate butter with extra butter and a little bit of butter.
Oh, that's cool. So, because I don't want to exclude players from going to different regions, so, you know, because it's boring if you're playing a multiplayer game and only one guy can go into an area, whereas all the friends are like, nope, sorry, you can't come along. You know, that's kind of boring. So... my thinking goes...
I Love Blue 83 said, Alakazam.
Epic. So what I can do is I can give mushrooms tiers. So imagine there's like... you do this. There's the tier 1, tier 2, and tier 3. Right? You have the different tiers of mushrooms. And so let's say you, as a beginner player, you pick a tier 1 mushroom. First of all...
Arm said, stop losing your train of thought when text-to-speech happens.
I'll try. First of all, a player who finds a tier 1 mushroom can also identify tier 1 mushroom, because all tier 1 mushrooms are identifiable at the identification lab, which also means you can sell them at full price. But if you haven't yet leveled up your mushroom picking skill, then you can't identify tier 2 mushrooms. You also can't identify tier 3 mushrooms, which means that I can let you explore these areas, but the mushrooms in these higher level areas will be basically useless to you because you're not good enough at picking mushrooms yet. That's the sort of idea. So I can let players roam these areas if there's another higher level character with them, but they just can't use the mushrooms. So you can still explore as friends, finding like the secrets and whatever. You just can't make use of all the mushrooms. Yeah, there's going to be a per hour subscription fee for sure. $70 per hour probably is in the range of what I'm thinking. But that's the way I want to do it. So you get like this Pokédex kind of book that you want to fill out with mushrooms. However, the main goal is not to find all the mushrooms. It's to find the so-called Big Five, which are like these 5 legendary mushrooms spread out across the island. And to find legendary mushrooms, you need to do like a bit of puzzle solving. So maybe there's a ghost mushroom, And to pick the ghost mushroom, you need to be, first of all, know where it spawns. Then also you need to be dead. You need to be a ghost yourself, because only if you're a ghost can you pick the ghost mushroom. Well, you're like, okay, how do you turn into a ghost? Well, there's a mushroom that kills you, so you can eat the mushroom that kills you, but then you just die. You don't turn into a ghost. So you need to eat another mushroom that keeps your spirit alive through death to turn into a ghost. So you eat that one first, then you eat the one that kills you, and now you're a ghost, then we can pick the ghost mushroom. Sort of like involved puzzles for finding these like legendary mushrooms. It's like finding the legendary Pokemon in Pokemon. But that's like the end game goal, is like finding these legendary mushrooms. But just because you found the legendary mushrooms doesn't mean you still have found all the other mushrooms. Like there could be more rare mushrooms than just these big 5, right? There could be one that only spawns once every day or something at a random place in the island. So I could make like these more annoying super rare mushrooms that aren't part of like finishing the game and are more just for like the completionists. But the big 5 are more, I guess, fun and engaging to find. But anyway, that's sort of the deal right now. Right. So actually, amazing planning. I'm sure you'll get better ideas as development goes. Yeah, I mean, I've started doing this recently. I just like slapping up reference images, doing this sort of I guess just brainstorming board. This is going to be like the minimum viable product level, which is like, yeah, you have the grass region, river, plateau. I drew this up and then I made this, which essentially is that which I painted, except the grassy area is maybe a bit too big. I don't know. Just a quick question that I'm genuinely interested in. Is the reason you chose Unity and not Godot? Main reason I chose Unity is because I've worked in Unity since like 2013. I've released 3 full games in Unity, so I have a huge backlog of assets, materials, models all ready to go. Just plug and play in Unity. I have a bunch of shader graphs, scripts, what have you, all these paid assets. The networking I've done in Unity now for the past 5 whatever years. So I just feel extremely comfortable in Unity, and from what I see, Unity is moving in a better and better direction. But same seems to go for Godot. So I will probably try using Godot for a game jam at some point. But as it stands, in terms of like doing this as a job, I just cannot justify jumping ship and going to Godot just based on like some principle that Unity has a fee. Like, I get so much benefit from being in Unity based on all the effort I've already put into being in Unity, and I'm so efficient in Unity. That's the thing. And it is a commitment. You know, you might say, oh, sunk cost fallacy or whatever, but the fact of the matter is that sunk cost is not just a fallacy, right? Because you build up this backbone in whatever engine you use the most. And that is not to say also, right, when people think of like, oh, well, I mean, if you just port your assets and you port your scripts or whatever to Unity, then you're good, you're settled. No, or like to Godot, I mean, from Unity to Godot. Like, that's not just it, right? Every single game engine has these super weird, awkward quirks that you have to learn. And it's stuff that you cannot just sit down and learn it. You learn it as you use it. And over however many years I've used Unity, I just have a very deep understanding of all the quirks and weird behaviors of the engine. And at this point, it's like, you know, why would I change unless there's some extraordinary reason to? If you're starting out, I wouldn't suggest using Unity unless you had some very good reason for it. I think you're probably better off using Godot, but at the same time, I don't see also why you shouldn't use Unity. Speaking for personal experience, I quite enjoy it, so. It's a very good ecosystem in Unity. And the ecosystem is getting better in Godot, but it's still probably not comparable to what already exists in Unity, I would imagine. But in any case, what I wanted to do, I've been thinking about the store, I guess. But I don't know if I want to do the store. No, I was going to do the... I've not played Schedule 1, but I was inspired to make the Penguin GTA game even more after looking at the success of Schedule 1. I've heard good things about Schedule 1. And it is kind of crazy how much that game blew up. And that's made in Unity. Unity's got amazing documentation. You got hooked? Yeah. I mean, I would imagine if I started playing it, I'd probably get hooked too, which is why I don't play it. You know what I've been playing? I've been playing Roblox. I've been playing this sword fighting game on Roblox. Now that's a good game.
Goofy Chanel said, "This is Goofy Channel speaking. There's no point of text-to-speech and sponsoring Twitch anymore. Every fan of Corngwyn Pencorn already got Twitch and they just already know how to get on Twitch, so I might not sponsor
Goofy
Twitch
Channel.
anymore on this
Goofy Channel, don't give up. You have to keep sponsoring me. There's not enough people on Twitch. Okay, let's see. Biome definition. So the biome definition consists of the spawn rules. And it's a shroom suspicion. Or okay, so we can do public, float, I guess money, value constant, an abstract
Ion
constant.
said he needs money. Goofy, give him more cash.
Yeah, give me more cash. Everyone, follow, like, and subscribe. Share the live with your grandma. Grandmas are known to be the most generous. So if your grandma gets the live, I'm sure she'll donate and subscribe. Or alternatively, ask your grandma if she'll give you her credit card and then subscribe to me. Like they say. What IDE? This is JetBrains Rider. I used to use NeoVim for like a month because I basically started using JetBrains Writer, and I'd been using that since forever. And then I was like, you know, I'm getting sort of tired of using it. It feels sluggish, slow. And then I started learning about Vim Motions. So I started using Vim Motions, which I love, because there's the IdeaVim plugin. And I was like, well, I'm already doing Vim Motions, so I might as well go all the way. And I downloaded NeoVim. Tried using that, realized NeoVim is absolute ass garbage when it comes to C# or .NET development. So then, because of that, I went back to JetBrains Writer, but I used all the sort of preferences and I guess things I liked about NeoVim and backordered them or figured out how to have that be replicated in Writer. So I'm using IdeaVim, but I'm also using the sort of Zen visual layout, which removes a lot of the visual clutter that comes in like the average IDE, I guess. It's only when I'm using the debugger, that's when I bring back all the UI. But if you're using Unity, just use JetBrains Writer. Don't use the friggin' Visual Studio. A rocket launcher is a device, most often a weapon, that launches an unguided rocket-propelled projectile. The projectile contains at least one component of what is called a warhead. That's interesting. That's interesting, Fractal. You should join us on Twitch and tell everyone here. If our Ishroom... Well, I used to be dark mode all the time.
This is Mr. Penguin.
Goofy Channel just subscribed.
Right, did you gift Goofy Channel a sub?
Goofy Channel. This is their first gift sub in the channel.
Oh my god. He gifted Goofy Channel a sub. Thank you so much for the generosity.
Riam said he need cash.
He need cash, he does. Goofy Channel, now you're never allowed to leave. You're now a subscriber. I can't believe Arjarm is Goofy Channel's grandma. So we need to change the view. Look. So window, layout settings. No, what's it called? Is it in view? Appearance, yeah, appearance. And now I do Zen
Riam
mode.
said, I don't even know what a sub does.
A sub means no ads. It also means you gain newts way faster, which means you have more chance to use text-to-speech. And also you get access to custom emotes. So there are subscriber emotes that you can get. I don't know if you can... Is this a sub emote? I think the Goidal Penguin butt is a sub emote. I forget. I don't know which ones are sub emotes. If it is not a mushroom, okay, good. But yeah, I used to use dark mode, but then I read somewhere online like, hey, it's better for your eyes if you don't use dark mode, or if you use light mode. And I was like, you know, hey, I'm sitting here many hours a day, might as well give it a try. I changed. It was painful at the start, but now I'm just into it, and I'm living the bright lifestyle. And I even switched to bright Unity. But I'm realizing how us bright mode users are second-class citizens, because so many of these UI style choices here are absolute garbage. And you look into like the shader graph, it's dark. Look,
This is Mr. Penguin. Ace depressed.
Jam just subscribed.
for 6 months in advance? Oh my god, this guy subbed for half a year? You're crazy, Arjarm, you're crazy. They're like a discount.
Arjam said, was that wrong?
No, it's not wrong. It's just a 6-month sub. I guess, do you get a discount for bundle subscribing?
Goofy Chanel said, everyone should join Twitch. Grab your snack and drinks and let's chat and watch Cornvin work. Ready or not? Let's corn. Grab your device, any device. And now, let's get ready to relax and vibe to the music. The Goofy channel is so back.
Goofy channel is so back, you guys. Goofy channel is so back. Value constant, plus equals. I guess we need to var shroom equals r.prefab dot if r.prefab dot try get component out. I think it's just network mushroom s room. Oh my god,
This is Mr. Penguin. Ace depressed.
Abdul, that
Thanks so
just
much for the
subscribed.
the
Now
second
give
gifted
tier 1
sub.
to Abdul that. They have
Abduwad,
given 2 gift subs
your
in the
sub.
channel.
Now you have to come back. Um, var. Your message is highlighted. Yeah, you know it.
Arjam said, how do I cancel these subs? I'm sick of these freeloaders.
Yeah, all these freeloaders. Shit's crazy. Var, on. So a sub basically you're now a first-class citizen in the stream. You don't get any ads anymore. You have access to custom subscription-only emotes. I don't know which one of these are subscriber-only, but there are many emotes, and some of them can't be used by subscribers. So I don't know which ones. And you also gain nudes faster, which means you can use text-to-speech more often. Spawn rate equals r dot, yeah, density, that's the one. And then the value constant plus equals the mushroom dot value, and I guess not, it would be multiplied by spawn rate, and we'll just divide it by 1000, and that should give us some constant, an abstract constant that just represents values, so we can at least compare the value visually. So if we now look at the prefabs here, we should have biome data, biomes, and this should just recompile here. But yeah, you see the diamond number went up because we got more subs. There are 13 people subscribed to the stream through gifted subs or standard subscriptions. Yeah, the beach has 0. Okay. I guess we can bring this up. Do you get sub money? I do get sub money. I think I get 70% of the sub money. But I think I forget how it is. I think it's like when you have 300 subs or something, then it goes to like you get 85% or something.
Now a superstar title. I can use premium emoji now. Thank you so much. Goofy Channel emotion is now brighter than usual.
You gave him a emotional support. So here we can see the leafy forest provides more money, but we can modify this constant. So this is 0.55, 0.53, but then we can do this. So the morel, yeah, exactly. And then the jack-o'-lantern, $50. There we go. Subs for everyone except that racist. Yeah, I think I Love Blue left. But he's probably going to be back. He comes back every time. Or I think his name was Lucas Thomas. Pro Element.
This is Mr. Penguin. Ace the press.
Pro Element 310Z.
Oh hell yeah! Thank you for the making everyone subscribers here.
310Z. They have given 3 gift subs in the channel.
Heavy lies the crown. Oh hello Samuel. Welcome. Long time no see. You showed up. Yeah, Alice is already subbed. There are some subscribers here. Samuel is also subscribed. Yeah, you can see Samuel has been subscribed for 15 months. You can tell by the star, by the name, you can hover the star and see how long they've subscribed. Let me unsub so I can get a free one then. Okay, so the value constant, I think we could do like a header. No, not header. Base. Just 10. Man, I'm so grateful. Goofy Channel's really grateful, Arjarm. I think the writing to the texture is probably what's screwing up. What are we working on? Mushroom picking game. Spending his own money. It's like I always say. Let me see here. Moderators, time him out. Mods! I think probably the texture is too the resolution, we can change this 16 and then set the resolution to 128. I'll buy the moderators too. How to
Bajam says,
buy?
Look at me, I'm the moderator now.
I'm the moderator now. Look at me. Okay, let's make a store that actually sells stuff. I think I have the dude, how to buy moderator? That's a good question, Goofy Channel. Send me $500. And I will, without a doubt, give you moderator role. No question. It's a good value. The moderator role is very desirable. Limited supply only. Hell nah? Oh. Expensive as hell. Look, man, it's not my fault that you don't understand the value of a good product. You're willing to pay what, like $50 for a cheeseburger 7 days a week? And you won't pay $500 for a moderator role? Where are your priorities, man? Cheeseburger. That's what I'm saying. Cheeseburger. I don't use dollar. Oh. That's interesting. You make a good point, sir. I didn't realize. I use other kind of money. Monopoly money. Pangonian dollar. Oh. He uses my money. Oh, yeah, that's the that's the money that Goofy Channel uses. He uses your money. It's true. Bro, what? Hola, amigo. Welcome, First Penguin Lord. Welcome. You just missed the gift sub train. Everyone was getting gifted subs except for you. I use Arjarm Dala, yeah. Wait, why is it? Maybe it needs to update the globals or something?
This is Mr. Penguin. Is the president.
Oh, what
First
the?
Penguin Lord just subscribed.
Thank
Jam
you for the
51 sub to First Penguin Lord.
gifted
They have
sub.
given 4 gift subs in the channel.
He's buying up the community. You can't make friends with money. Money doesn't buy you friendship. I don't know why it's not placing the... I don't understand.
First Penguin Lord said this Rajam guy, very wholesome gentleman.
Yeah, he's a very wholesome gentleman. Hello, Samuel Hebert. You should join us on Twitch. Definitely do join us on Twitch. We're having a hell of a time here. I'm doing really good, Samuel Hebert. Oh wait, you're Rex Fontaine. I forget your name. You're Rex Fontaine. I'm on a smoke break. Haha, yeah. I get it. Wink wink. Smoking that green, yeah. I get it. No shame, buddy. I don't know why it's hitting the bong. Yeah, that's another word for it. I have a 3-hour meeting in 4 minutes. It's tobacco. 3-hour meeting. Smoke break. Connect the dots. Connect the dots. See, I don't know why the biome object placer, terrain, texture, build biome lookup. I think that, no. Meeting with John Pork? Could be John Pork. I wonder if this one caches. Yeah, that's the thing. It doesn't cache. If not initialized or refresh alpha maps. I think that's the one. Yeah. So, crispy pork belly. That's interesting. That's interesting. Generate terrain. Oh, no. Farewell, freeloaders. Ah, it seems the wealthy gift giver is leaving.
This is Mr. Penguin. Is the press.
Rex Fontaine
Rex
subscribed.
Fontaine
Oh hell yeah!
subscribed
Thank you.
here before I phone.
Thank you, Rex Fontaine. This is probably the most subs I've gotten in a single stream. Beat me to it. Yeah, generate rough objects and Texture. I think that's what we have to do. Whoa. Yeah, good music. Arr, the mirror never lies. Arr. Yeah, have a great day, you too, Rex Fontaine. Enjoy that green, enjoy that meeting. Good luck. Does Rex Fontaine hate Robber? I never saw them meet each other. That's an interesting theory. That's an interesting theory. By the way, did you guys see the Robber Freaky posting? It was on here. We'll just I just want to show you this.
Fish boy, stop taking breaks and add Hooters to PH. Don't you live in Finland, aka the home of lava bread?
Iceland.
I was wrong. It's Finland.
Iceland.
IDK man, like I used to get high all the time.
You said Finland again.
Way before my full-time job like NGL.
Robber.
I live in America. Robert practically lives in the fish factory or a cave with his penguin shit of a movie sequel and constantly doing freak-offs but missing them due to oversleeping. Huh, neat. My freak-offs always have Hooters. Fuck yeah, bust a fucking nut.
Yeah, Penguin Robber, man. I tell you what. Oh, jeez. Bust a nut, am I right? Do you have Steam release games that we can check out? Yeah, so there's Penguin Heist, Detective Penguin, and The Walking Fish. Penguin Heist, out on Steam. Detective Penguin, out on Steam. And Walking Fish 2. So 3 games out on Steam. Walking Fish 2, sort of a comedy horror game for free. Penguin Heist, multiplayer penguin-based heist game. Available for $15. Of course, you can also get the Penguin Bundle, which includes Detective Penguin and Penguin Heist. Detective Penguin being $7. Detective single-player detective game.
Goofy Channel said, I have never get this much attention before. Until 2026, I got gifted 2 times first. 1 is 5 Robux. Now it's premium shop subscriber gift. I'm so grateful, man. I will keep coming back and back, sponsor non-stop. With smile
Hell
and joy
yeah.
for me, 2026 is getting better every day.
2026 is the year, man. 2026 is the year. You got 5 Robux? That's crazy. I thought you got 10k, but I guess you got 5. That's crazy, man. At least it's something. That's true. The
Arunga Mingdev said, "Hi, it's me, Lord Chow. I mean, Lord Chowder. 2026 is the year of the pengs.
yep.
Let me tell you why. First, the first and
Tell me.
last Clash of Penguins type game
Yep.
will be releasing. The entire video game industry would go south from here.
True.
Then the prequel to Happy Feet 2 will be releasing,
Yeah.
titled Happy Feet. And the year
Wait.
would then end with a worldwide penguin invasion.
Wait. The prequel to Happy Feet 2 will be releasing Happy Feet. Yeah. I can see that. Sure. I'm sleeping at 22 a.m. / 11 p.m. Maybe at 10:30. What can I say? The director did so good he forgot to make the first. He did so good. Most talented director. Wow, the camera is moving. Yes, yeah. It's very cool. I can even control it manually if I want to. What's a developer's favorite musical instrument? The guitar. Now that's funny. We like comedy in here. I can see a penguin on the left. Yeah. The penguin on the left you're seeing is Chef Penguino. So if we go into close angle here, you can see the penguin chef. And of course, it's not just the chef, but there's also a poster that you can see. Minion meme tier list when? I made a tier list of the sexiness of the minions. So, room tour? Yeah, I'm afraid I can't do a room tour. There's a tier list for the memes? Okay, maybe I should do a tier list. It's short only. Okay, I actually should check that out. Let's do that now. Some people say, hey, Corn, you're just procrastinating. What are you doing? You can't be making minion tier list on the job. You can't make minion tier lists on the job. Shit, I can't. Can you send it again? I don't get the chat history unless I'm logged in. Minion tier list is my job. What do you know about jobs? Okay. How do I look at these? The awkward moment when you've already said what 3 times and still have no idea what the other person said. So you just agree. Okay, that's a little cheeky. That's a little cheeky. Every day, thousands of innocent plants are killed by vegetarians. Help end the violence. Eat bacon. Okay, that's funny. Now that's funny. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to push all your buttons. I was just looking for mute. Okay, now that's funny. Maybe money can't buy happiness, but I think it's only fair to give me some and let me learn that lesson myself. What's his name? Goofy Channel be like. Goofy Channel be like. Childhood is like being drunk. Everyone remembers what you did. Except you. Okay, now that's hilarious. That's funny. Parenting hack. When punishing your kids, don't take away their electronics. Just take their charger and watch the fear in their eyes as they use it less and less while the battery slowly dies. What? I don't think the reaction for that one is accurate. Why is he in shock? He's like straight out of Nam. When I was young, I was scared of the dark. Now when I see my electrical bill, I'm scared of the lights. Dude, the lights aren't gonna drive your electrical bill up that much. Okay, instant S tier. Some people aren't just missing the odd screw. The whole freaking pool box is gone. S tier for the maid outfit. Instant S tier. I'm thankful my childhood was filled with bruises from playing. Wait. This one's got so many typos. This is kind of iconic. I'm thankful my childhood was filled with bruises from playing outside instead of apps and how many likes you get on a picture. Made me laugh. I don't think it's S tier, but it's quite. Honestly, it's S tier. It's the definition of a shitty minion meme. Let's be real. I'm starting to get a sense of sort of the level of quality on these. I fart because it's the only gas I can afford. Oh my god. Fart jokes. It's a lot about like being poor. These. If robbers, oh, S tier, robber mentioned. If robbers ever broke into my house and searched for money, I just laugh and search with them. Oh my god, that one gives me pain in the stomach. Why is everyone about these like, oh, I'm so poor? A for a robber reference though. A for robber reference. A man asked a fairy to make him desirable to all women, so she turned him into a credit card. Women spend money. Women like to spend credit card. That annoying moment when you finally get comfortable in bed, but then BAM! After pee. These are so bad. This is so bad. Honestly, I'm considering putting every single one of these that I haven't put in the A tier in F tier. This one's the same. Smart cars, smart TV, smartphone. When will they start making smart people? Yeah, whoever made this meme was not very smart. Oh. Yeah, this is S tier. I'm not flub to its JJ. My wife hates me. The end. Cheers. Bull. And the... Yeah, that's S tier. That's a good one. I like the ironic. And then we got the autocorrect can go straight to heal. Honestly, that's probably the worst. Okay, last one. Dear McDonald's, thank you for not serving hot dogs. I don't think I could order a supersized McWiener with a straight face. Sincerely, Dirty. These are painful to... Why? Oh my god. These are so garbage. These are so absolute trash. Every single one of them. Every single one of these. F tier. You don't even try to think about sneaking up in the D tier. These are all garbage. Absolute trash garbage. Ugh. That's the official ranking. That's the official ranking. Is everyone happy with this one? Dude, my science teacher always share those on Facebook. Oh my god. You gotta send me the ones your science teacher shares because I want to see what he shares. There should be a fox somewhere here. I guess we could bring down this fella. Yeah, I'm honestly a little bit surprised too that there's not one about divorce. Slightly shocked. Is there really like a light there? I guess maybe. That large Chowder's reincarnation, that's the idea. I don't know if I have a lamp. No, it seems like I don't. Okay, well. Can you do food by country tier list? I could probably do that. We could do that on Monday stream. If you remind me to do that again on Monday, we'll do a rank food by country. I don't know, it shouldn't. We could probably go even lower than that. Ooh. Okay. Light bulb. Create empty parent. Light. Point light. No, not a point light. Light. Spotlight. Boom, 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 boom. I think I like the red. You guys know Penguin Robber. I told him the stream's on, so maybe he joins. I don't know. Fingers crossed, I guess. Fingers crossed. Okay. Mr. Robertson, yeah. Is there a shovel in the road? No. Okay, sweet. Where is bike physics? Oh. Mhm. Pool, and then we can do a public pool. Allow interact. Allow ride. And away No. Start. Edit. Start. Mr. Robertson. Robert. I guess it's fine that they're all. Yippee! And then he would say, okay. Can I do that? Rainbow? Yeah, rain. Hey. Cool, cool, cool. I wonder, maybe I could make this
This
fabric.
is Fernando Miguel. He is really good at dancing.
Penguin_robber_
Penguin
has learned to
Robber.
dance.
You're here. Thank you so much for subscribing. Can't believe you made it. Really appreciate it, Penguin Robber. You know what? That deserves a couple of sound effects. And to top it all off, Absolute Guinema. Absolute Guinema. I've been good, Robert. I've been good. I've been good. You know, IRL, the list was released, but it's completely black. The list. The robber list? The robber files. Now that's interesting. You know, Robert, you know what they say about the list? You know what they say about the list? The robber list was released. The list is just folks who went to the island and fish factory. Nothing inappropriate happened. Just non-stop partying 24/7 and tax evasion. The list was also blacked out, or white out, because white was everywhere and it looked as if someone got freaky on it. What the hell, Robert? Monkey look gif. You can post emotes. How's the server? Server's going great, Robert. We got a lot of activity, a lot of people having fun. Yeah, this stream is going even greater though. We got a lot of subscribers today. A lot of subscribers. Not to mention, what do you think about these camera angles? The lava bread in Finland? You're crazy, Robert. You're crazy. I was just watching this video earlier.
Taking breaks and add hooters to PH. Don't you live in Finland, aka the home of lava bread?
I was just watching that video, Robert. How did you know? I haven't been to Hooters in a long time. How come? Why'd you stop going? You scared of Hooters, Robert? Don't tell me you're scared of Hooters. I chose to be money-wise in life. Oh, I guess you can't go to Hooters then. Huh. That sucks, man. That sucks. Feel sorry for you. I know you loved Hooters. That was your life, man. Hooters was your life. Remember when you used to go to Hooters? Those were the days. Like saving cash and not going out and doing things on weekends. Like I spend my Saturdays going to the library and reading. Hooters is on Robber Island. Now that's interesting. I thought Hooters is bankruptcy? Yeah. Sundays I see my dad and still save my money and see a movie with him or go shooting. Ah, shooting the shit or shooting people or... is that Puffin Game? No, this is Mushroom Game, which is made in the Puffin Game world. I can show you a bit here. You play as this little guy and you pick mushrooms. The bros? No, the bros are not going to be in it. Oh, you mean the robber bros? Of course they're going to be in it, yeah. So you see, you can go into first person. And you can go around and find mushrooms. So here's a mushroom right here. Pick the mushroom. Okay, we can find some more. Here's another one. Oh, you weren't listening? Yeah, so this is a game about picking mushrooms. So you can go around like normal like this. You play as this guy here. And you're trying to find all the mushrooms on the island. That's sort of the goal of the game. There's all different kinds of mushrooms. But you can play in third person, but then you can go in first person, which is mushroom mode. That's how you find mushrooms. If you walk around in first person, you can start seeing things that you didn't see otherwise. For example, if you walk around long enough, maybe you'll find a mushroom. See? You found some mushrooms already. Sometimes they're more hidden, sometimes more visible. This is a rare mushroom. You see? We have this full basket of shrooms. But then we can take these mushrooms that we've collected. We can go into the store. And we can sell the mushrooms. And now we're getting money. A cool and serious boss fight with Robber? Yeah, for sure. It's a good idea, Robber. Can you get high off them? Yeah, you'll be able to eat mushrooms. Some will make you high. Some will make you jump higher. Some will make you run faster. Some will make you die. Some will make you shrink. There's all kinds of different effects that the mushrooms will have. Wait, anime mushroom game? What's anime mushroom game? Manly badass hero? Wait, grow a mushroom girlfriend? Is that the one? Nah, dog, that's crazy. That's crazy. Based off IRL mushrooms? Nah, dog, that's crazy. That's crazy, dog. I'm gonna take my bike. How much is this game pricing? I think it's gonna be probably like $10 or something. I don't know. So the Robber Bros aren't in Mushroom Game. They're probably not gonna be in Mushroom Game. Maybe I can sneak them in somehow. We'll see. If I know Kim Guy, can I get a discount? 0 discounts, ever. Yeah, if they're in the Mushroom Game, how does it fit into the lore? That's a good question, Robert. You're gonna have to come up with that. Give me a reason how it fits into the lore. Yeah, Robber, he killed a family of seals and went to the court and then was executed by the way of Shark. For his crimes against penguin manatee. Or penguinity, as I like to say. According to your lore, his head was also smashed by a full file cabinet. Yeah, that's true. That's true. A full file cabinet smashed his head in. Ironically. Aruba and Robber boss fight. Yeah, Aruba. Robber boss battle on Aruba. That's what I'm talking about. I feel like there should be like smaller rocks. Robber Island Penguin Springs ending needs a cutscene like showing his death. Yeah. Probably the best way to end the whole Penguin Ice series for sure is showing Robber's death, the execution of Shark, and the file cabinet falling and crushing his head. I think that's definitely the way to end Penguin Ice and the whole Penguin Ice universe. His funeral should be like My Chemical Romance Helena. I think his funeral should be more like I feel like his funeral should be more how do you say, what's comparable? More like Hank dying in the desert in Breaking Bad. More like that. No funeral. No one knows he dies. A bloody execution. What happened to the island and the list and the room and everything and money? That's to be found out in Penguin Heist: The Robber Stories, which is going to be the third game, which is going to go very deep into the whole robber timeline and explain everything there. Penguin Heist: The Robber Stories, which is going to be inspired like the Ballad of Gay Tony, except it's going to be like the Ballad of Gay Robber, sort of. And it goes into his romance with Pigeon Gwyn and how they're a bit more than brothers, it turns out. Perhaps also lovers. Hitman's robber second in command, Guppy. Voice of reason. Who is the protagonist of Robber Gay Ballad thing? You know GTA 4 Ballad of Gay Tony, right? Right, yeah. Like that, but robber. Never played it? Okay, but you know the lore? You compromised? Okay, yeah. I figured as much. Oh. IRL penguins can be gay or lesbian. It's true, look it up. Yeah, that's what I'm basing the whole thing on. That's why I'm deciding that penguin robber should be gay in this version of the game. So it's a good catch, Robert. It's a good catch. Isn't he in love with Pigeon Gwyn? Yeah, exactly. That's the whole thing, and that's what's going to be explored in Penguin Heist: The Robber Stories, aka Penguin Heist: The Ballad of Gay Robber. So you're going to have there's going to be basically there right now there's Penguin Heist, then there's Detective Penguin, and then there's Penguin Springs, and then the final game in the entire thing is going to be Penguin Heist: The Ballad of Gay Robber. That's going to be the final game in the series. We're just going to go very deep into Penguin Robber's relationship with Pigeon Gwyn and the whole backstory for the island, and you're going to be able to participate in the genocide of the inhabitants of the island before Robber Island is fully built. And there's also going to be fully animated cutscenes featuring Pigeon Gwyn and Penguin Robber. I think there's going to be around 10 of them. Love-making scenes, so to speak. So that's the idea. Let's see if this is better. You're probably still... Basically, it's like the meme of someone dying. Like the meme goes, like you're probably wondering how I got here. Yeah, that one. You're probably wondering how I got here, and that's what Robber is saying when he's in the scene, the 10-hour love make scene between Pigeon Gwyn and Penguin Robber, and Robber exclaims, You're probably wondering how I got here. If Hans existed in the Penguinized universe, then he could have helped Robber, basically preventing all that bad crap from happening, and it would just require talking. Imagine he exists in... Who's Hans? Is he from the World War I comics? Oh, I didn't know he exists in every Robberverse. That's crazy. Honestly, didn't doing it anymore. Plus my anatomy sucks and I'm not good at drawing. You're not good at drawing because you're not drawing enough, Robert. But, you know, we read the World War I comic. It was, Notbop made the World War I comic. Notbop finished the World War I comic for us. So we got the true ending. I'm going back to my roots when I started in 2024, which was drawing cute small folk like based off Mega's art style, mostly cat hole crashers, and I might do something with that. Yeah. Go back to your roots, Robber. Hell yeah. You know, it's like they say, the bigger the bird, the birder the big. What do you think of that? Rainbow text. The name's Chowder. Lard Chowder. This is Animal Crossing, right? I'm 99% sure this is Animal Crossing. That was pretty nice. It was pretty good. Now I just need to implement the actual buying. Honestly, I don't have time to draw that much, and it's cool she finished the comic. Yeah, it's very cool. We read it here live on stream. It was actually really good. I got goosebumps. A really good story. I think the plot twist at the end, where it turns out that Pigeon Gwen is pregnant is really, really cool. I'm wondering, I don't know how to formulate I guess I could just add like a purchasable interaction thingy. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Just a little price tag, and then that means you can buy it. That's sort of the implication. If you buy it, something gets triggered, whether that's spawning it or adding it to your inventory. That's what I'll do. Okay, I think, honestly, guys, it's been a good stream, really good stream, but I think we're done for today. And I'll be back on Monday for more streams. You all have a wonderful weekend. I will be back. And thank you so much for tuning in, Robert. Glad to have you here. You should come more often. I stream every day. Always happy to have you here. Good to chat. Good chat. Yeah, what is it, Robert? I'll wait. I'm listening. You should be streaming more often. I stream every day during the work week. Sometimes I stream during evenings. Been trying to do it more, but I've been streaming a lot as of late. So, but yeah, thank you all. Good stream, good fun, and yeah, do tune in more often, Robert. Nice to have you here. People miss you. See you around. I'll enjoy the red light district. See you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Tell Mega I forgive him. I'll tell Mega that. I'll tell him. Have a good one, Robert. Have a good one, everyone else, too. See ya. Bye-bye.